If you could open every trading chart in history, stocks, crypto, gold, or real estate, you'd find the same two fingerprints: fear and greed. They are the two gods of every market, invisible, ancient, and merciless. They build empires, destroy fortunes, and rewrite economies. Economists call it sentiment. Psychologists call it emotion. But traders know the truth: it's the heartbeat of money itself. Every market cycle begins with a spark of hope, rises on the wings of greed, collapses in the grip of fear, and is reborn through patience. It's not the numbers that move the price, it's the collective feeling of millions. Charts don't just record prices. They are a living record of psychology in motion. And every time history repeats, it's not because people forget, it's because human emotion never retires. Think about it. In 1637, Dutch traders bought tulip bulbs for more than the price of a house. In 2017, investors did the exact same thing with digital coins. Different centuries, different assets, but the very same human nervous system at work. When greed rises, logic falls silent. And when fear strikes, reason simply evaporates. This is why markets aren't just charts, they are mirrors reflecting our deepest instincts. What's happening inside our brains during these moments? During a panic, your amygdala, the brain's fear center, fires up. During a rally, your dopamine system floods you with a feeling of reward. Your hormones react far faster than your logic can keep up. This is precisely why traders panic faster than they plan. The financial market is, in essence, a global nervous system of 8 billion humans, all wired for survival, not for strategy. Fear saves your life in the wild, but in the market, it kills your profit. Let's look at how fear truly works. Fear creates liquidity crashes. When people panic, they don't sell because they sell because everyone else is. Fear spreads like wildfire through dry grass. It forces good assets to sell at a massive discount and turns golden opportunities into ash. But for those who can remain calm, fear is a discount machine. The bravest investors buy when others are burning their portfolios. Greed is the mirror twin of fear. It often arrives quietly, right after the pain has subsided, whispering, "This time is different." It pushes prices far beyond their true value, feeding on optimism until that optimism turns into pure delusion. Greed isn't just about wanting more, it's about completely ignoring the limits of reality. And the moment everyone believes they can't possibly lose is the exact moment the cycle is about to end. Remember, every single trade has two sides. One person buys, driven by greed, while another sells, driven by fear. The market is just a massive, ongoing transfer of emotion from the impatient to the patient. The real difference between a successful trader and a victim isn't their strategy. It's their emotional discipline. If you can stay rational while the rest of the world is losing control, you become the market's designated collector of regret. But here's the key: you need both. Fear keeps you alive. Greed keeps you ambitious. The goal isn't to kill your emotions, it's to control them. The best investors aren't emotionless robots. They are masters of their inner weather. They feel the storm brewing, but they refuse to steer their ship by it. So, how do you master these two gods? First, recognize your personal triggers. Know when you're acting from a place of fear versus a place of greed. Second, set your rules before you need them, because in the heat of the moment, emotions are always louder than logic. Third, use data, not drama. Charts don't care about your feelings. And finally, practice emotional recovery. Losing a trade is temporary, but the lessons you learn from it will pay compound interest on that pain. When you control your emotions, you control the market's only real weapon. Every boom and every crash is just a pulse between these two ancient forces, fear pulling back and greed pushing forward. The wise don't pray to either god. Instead, they learn to walk the narrow path between them. The market is not a battlefield of charts. It's a mirror of your own nervous system. Conquer fear and greed, and you conquer your future. Thank you for watching. If this resonated with you, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more. We'll see you in the next one.